Hello, everybody, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you all are enjoying your day. I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about mindfulness today. Talk about what mindfulness is, how we can be more mindful, and how it can help us. And then talk about a new and exciting project that I have coming up that hopefully some of you will be able to participate in. So being mindful is being present and aware in the moment. There are three components of mindfulness. The first component is the intention to become aware and cultivating that intention. The second is observing thoughts and feelings around you and in the present moment, and coming into it with an attitude that's non-judgmental, that's curious, and just open to observation. So how can mindfulness help us? Mindfulness can help us to not focus on the past and things we may want to have done differently, or the future and things that we may not have any control of, but just to be present in this particular moment. This can relieve stress and anxiety, hopefully. So an example of being mindful is, I'll give you an example in my own life. The other day, I was out running errands with my husband and I was tired. I really wasn't feeling well. And I noticed that I was, my inclination was to be very kind of snappy at him, and not be very nice. So but I was able to recognize that. I was able to kind of stop and think about what was going on for me in that moment, how I felt physically, how I felt mentally, how I felt emotionally, how I felt spiritually, and realize that maybe one of the reasons that I was being snappy with him was because I didn't feel well and I was tired. So you may be tired, you may be hungry, you may not feel well physically. All of those things can contribute to why we react certain ways. And it helps to just be aware of why we react certain ways. So how can we be more mindful? I think the number one thing that most people think of when they think about mindfulness is probably yoga and meditation. Meditation is a great way to be mindful. It is, probably what most people would use to be mindful. And it really is just starting out by becoming aware of your breathing. Like I said, think about how you're feeling physically, how you're feeling mentally, how you're feeling emotionally, and how you're feeling spiritually, and connect that to what's going on in your life right now. So speaking of yoga and meditation, and this kind of goes along with the announcement and the exciting project that I'm working on, I have noticed in my private practice that I have quite a few young girls, either preteens or teenagers, who are dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety related to school right now, and going back to school versus being remote, and not feeling like they're doing very well, not having that physical connection to their friends and their teachers, being home too much. So this is causing a lot of stress and anxiety for everyone, but I've just been particularly noticing it with my teenage girls that I work with. So I am on March 28th at 1:00. I am doing a one-day virtual yoga retreat. I think, as many of you are aware, aside from being a social worker, I am a physical personal trainer and a yoga instructor. So I will be doing a yoga class and meditation, and then talking about ways that we can be more mindful. If there are any of you that are interested in it, I know Mike is going to talk to you a little bit more about it as well. The thing with mindfulness is that it does not happen overnight. It's not an overnight practice. It takes time, and it takes doing it over and over and over again, and just kind of getting your body used to it and becoming aware of how you're feeling in that moment. So I hope that you guys can all begin to practice being a little bit more mindful. And I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.